Hello, welcome to Art with Prime Palindrome. Today we're gonna draw a skull. It's been a while. I miss drawing skulls. I love them so much. I found a skull today, a little one, from a mouse. And my cats got him. And I cleaned it in hot water and soap, and I put it in a little box with a flower for the mouse. And I'm gonna paint it at some point because it is beautiful. It's a part of life. Memento mori. I just saw what did I see? Oh, I want to make this a little bit more canvasy. With the canvas brush. It's too what is this? It's way too small. Can only bring this. I saw 28 years later. And at first I didn't get it. I was a little bit, I don't know, I was overwhelmed by it. It had a lot of things that I did love. But the more I think about it, the more I love it. It's a very good movie. It's very thought-inducing. It's just spoilers in case you haven't seen it. It's about a boy and his father, and they live on this island, and it's 28 years after the infection. If you've seen 28 days later, it's a zombie movie. It's also very good. And the second one, I don't care that much for the second one. I'm just gonna go in with a sketch right now. Just I don't know what animal this is. It could be a fox or a coyote, or I think it's a coyote. I'm gonna go with coyote. And 28 years later is 28 years after the infection. It's about an island where there's people living without the threat of zombies, and they are connected to the mainland by this little bridge, and it goes over it floods basically. That's not a bridge, it's a land bridge. And oh my gosh, we're gonna go through this, yeah. And this father takes his son on a hunting trip, and they're gonna hunt infected. Do they call them zombies? I don't know what they call the zombies in this movie. Runners? And there's very slow zombies, and suddenly there's these new zombies that are called alphas that are scary because they can think. What I didn't like, I'm sure more people took a little bit of like a step back. The full-on nudity. There were these zombies that were completely naked. I'm such a child. Hey, thank you for following. I'm such a child. And I was distracted. When I see zombies, I don't want to see naked people. Like, they can have some clothes on, make them rotted away clothes, but don't just give me full on naked zombies. It's a little bit it's just aw, no, I gotta ban you. You're like a zombie yourself. Like a bot. Oh well. And where was I? Anyway, these alphas, they are smarter and they take a vengeance. And it goes very well, and then they come back to. It's a loose retelling because what I remember, they come back and they celebrate because it almost goes wrong. Like the alpha almost gets them, father and son, and then they come home. And there's this huge party because it's like a rite of passage for the boy. Everybody's happy, but the boy isn't because he doesn't feel like he deserved it. And the dad is like over exaggerating the story, like going on a fishing trip. And do you know how big the fish was? It was this big. And it wasn't that to the boy. And he goes back home and he has a sick mom and he doesn't know what's wrong with her. And he catches the dad cheating on the mom. That's kind of sad. And then he's decided because apparently he heard about from someone else that there's a doctor back on the mainland, and he wants to take a sick mom to see her. And then he does that. He takes the sick mom to the mainland with the zombie infested stuff going on. And it almost goes wrong again, but they do meet the doctor. And this is where everything falls apart for me in a good way, because the doctor has a tower made out of skulls, and it's beautiful. And that's where they have these two sayings. Memento mori, remember you must die. And I'm not sure what the phrase was. Was memento amori, remember you must love? That resonated with me. That's all we can do. It's just I'm in a bit of a mellow mood today because somebody that I love said something not nice about me, and I'm just taken aback by that. It's just, you never know. It's just, yeah. Anyway, the rest you should find out for yourself. You should really watch the movie. You should. It's good. The ending also took me out of it a little bit. A little bit. I had recently, like, I play Minecraft with my sister, and she told me an entire Stephen King story where we were mining. It was amazing. She's a very good storyteller. Okay, I didn't. I'm gonna have to reshape this a little bit. I think I am thinking of drawing more animals in the future because I love animals. Who said that? I think it was Mayday. Who said you should draw more animals since you love them so much. So why don't, if you love them so much, why don't you draw them more? Like in that kind of vein. And I was like, yeah, that's actually a very good point. That is a very good point. And I didn't really know what to do with today. It was a weird start. Like my neighbors, and this time it was, I'm not sure, it's just associates of my neighbors. Every week I come on here and I complain about my neighbors. I'm so sorry. But they had a car stop in front of their house, and it was 3 o'clock in the nighttime. And they had like very loud music on, and it woke me up. And I wake up almost every night from a weird dream or a nightmare. And I was finally having an okay sleep, and then you wake up from the stupid car music. And I just have these fantasies of confrontation. But I'm not a confrontational person, so I probably never will. I always hope that somebody else will complain and solve this dilemma once and for all. If you are out at night and you're loud, people hate you. Just know that. Just know that. It's true. Same as when you smoke in public. It's just people don't like you. And if you don't mind, that's fine for you, but have no illusions. There was this one comic about somebody in a restaurant being confronted by a non-smoker. Everybody hates you. It is so true. Actually, I don't mind vapes that much. Like, it's the new. That's just your problem. I don't mind being doused in cherry blossom fragrance from your mouth. It sounds so weird when you say it like that. But the ash and stink of cigarettes is just, oh, it's so last century. It's just not doable anymore. I'm gonna put the teeth on a different layer. On a different one. And then just sketch them in a little bit. I have no idea about the proportions just yet. It looks like a bird to me now. Whenever I'm in a museum or anything, the bones always freak me out because I love them, but they do freak me out. I think they're about yay big. Like so. So I need to like take some of the skull off here. I also think they're a bit more angled than what I'm giving them credit for. Like so. It's a very... I'm gonna go to the other brush now. I'm gonna go for a dry brush. There. Am I on the right layer? Yeah. And you should have seen the little mouse skull that I found. It is fierce. It is a fierce... Every skull has a bit of violence to it, I think. There's a smile there. that says. I lived. There we go. Get that bone mass in there. This is really like somebody should be able to tell me what kind of skull this is. There we go. Apparently there's a new update. I can't play The Sims right now because the update has broken the game for some people. And I just don't feel like losing all my progress. I only have one family right now. But they're precious to me. I want them to thrive and live. Like, one of them was a werewolf, and it was such a problem. I hate the werewolves. I do. I do. They're not fun. They have anger issues, which frighten me. And the only way to get that, to cure him, was, well, for me, using cheats. So I just turned him in Cas. I turned him into a sorcerer. Like, you can't just turn occult sims off. You have to, like, this is my tip to you. You have to turn him into a different occult. Like, you could turn him into a mermaid if you have that extension pack. Or turn him into a witch or a wizard, you know? They don't have those weird issues where they get angry all the time and then bark at strangers or wreck the furniture. That's so not fun. Who came up with that? The vampires aren't so aggressive. The vampires I don't mind. I have a couple of vampire families. Had. Before I lost all my saves. I didn't really lose them. I just didn't. I don't know. I didn't save them right when I got an upgrade to my computer. I think there should be more substance to the teeth over here. They go like so. I still have to paint Mononoke, and I will. I think I am gonna put the lower teeth in here. Just for funsies. And there we go. Just from skulls alone, it's really difficult to identify animals. So I'm really curious to what dinosaurs look like. And I really don't care about the feather theory. It's so silly. I don't want feathery dinosaurs. I don't care if they found the stuff, the fossils too. I'm just gonna ignore years of modern science and just... Dinosaurs are naked and they have lizard skin. They look like dragons. To me, that is my truth. Okay, there's another. And then the fang. It's gotta be a coyote, right? And then the little teeth seas. Let's go over here. I was thinking about drawing my normal skull. But today I felt like drawing some animal. I'm gonna make it more gaping. Right now he's like, rawr. I want to be like, rawr. It's an easy fix. Glad I put the teeth on a different layer. Yeah, I think like so. I could even make them more, but I think this is enough. There we go. Okay, are we doing this right? I want to make the little collar. It's not a collarbone. What is it? It's zygomatic arch? Who knows? I'm not so familiar with animal anatomy. Like, I don't know the names. And in the movie, in the zombie movie, he had this doctor, the doctor character, had this contraption for getting skulls boiled down to perfection. Like, they looked so beautiful and clean and shiny. I wish I had that for my mouse skull. Like there's, I'm not gonna go into detail, but it wasn't the easiest cleaning it. Kind of rudimentary. Like I'm not a professional. I don't have a whole apparatus set up for boiling bones, but I would like to. I'm on the wrong layer. Dang it! Ah, don't you just hate that? Okay, I have to like, because it's too soon to merge down. I just wanted this to be a and now the wait, okay, wait. I was too hasty. And this also needs to be. Merge down. Merge down. And I got a new redeem, but it's a secret. You have to discover it on Twitch. I like my version. It's like not too yellowed. I am probably gonna put some more yellow in there. In the shadows. Make it interesting. Why not? Why not make it interesting? Bones are always a little bit yellowed. No. A little bit golden. I could make a golden skull or something. That would be interesting. I am finding out too much about a subject that I'm not inherently interested in. Right now it's just because I like watching, you know how YouTube works. You watch one video and they recommend you its entire library of content, and it's Sex and the City for me. And I never watched it when it was airing because I thought it was, I don't know, too adult for my personal preference. I was more into cartoons and Malcolm in the Middle, stuff like that. And Scrubs, I think, was airing at the same time as well. It wasn't for me. And too young, probably. And right now, I'm watching all the essays about, and Just Like That. That's like the series that came after. Like the closing series. And all the problematic stuff. I don't really care. But I am watching all the essays. I just like it when people care about something and they talk about it, and then I can get interested in it. That's how I work. That's how I operate. Okay, this goes a bit more interesting here at the back. I think I'm gonna move everything a little bit to the side. Like so. This is cool. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. There we go. I don't know if I want to talk about what upset me. Maybe I should just let it go. Like, I believe in packing stuff into a suitcase and burying said suitcase. Like, just never look at that luggage again. Like, yeah, like, interact with it a little bit and until you're done with it. And then let it go. Let it go. Let it go. And this is starting to shape up nicely. Like, I like it. I'm gonna make those teeth look extra cool. Because they are cool. This tooth is in front of it. Could be a coyote. You know that feeling when you hit the perfect song and you're just like, yeah, I'm gonna listen to this song on repeat for the next 2 days. For me, that was Margaritaville. I have listened to that song an unhealthy amount of times. I got really into the vibes of it. Like, it's a good one. It's a good one. Is that the tooth isn't like sharp enough? We're gonna keep it a little bit sketchy. And then add the highlights. This is so cool. I still don't know what to do with my light. No. Such a big question. Okay, there should be a bit more of an edge between here and here. It should use a different brush, but I'm just not gonna. You know me. You know me. And don't do that. We don't do that here. I want to play Disco Elysium again. But I already played it. Like, I already experienced it for the first time. It's not gonna take away from the goodness of the game, but it's different. It hits different when you've already, when you know. I'd have to like I'll have people coming in the stream again like, have you played this before? Why am I watching it if you have played it before? Sorry. That's not you. You're nice. So I'll have to like second playthrough or something. Going for 100% completion rate, some BS like that, to get them off my back. What is with these teeth over here? They're like super sharp. On the wrong layer as well. And there's new games coming out every day. And am I getting jaded? I never want to play any of them. Like, I got the book one, the bookshop one, and that kind of like let me down. I didn't want to say it too soon, but it let me down because I don't want to replay it. I don't want to go back in. I lost the definition of the jaw. And it goes down here. Some people don't like skulls, and I get them. Like, they're spooky. But it's almost autumn, which means Halloween. I'm so sorry. I also, another thing, a niche I follow is anti-influencer content, like stuff that she has a very soothing voice, okay? It is my defense. And she de-influences you from buying stuff. I didn't know you had to be de-influenced from that. Like, don't buy the little cute lanterns. Don't buy the ghosts. Don't buy the pumpkin spiced stuff at all. Am I on the wrong layer? I'm this close to just merging everything. I think I am gonna. No. Almost. Here. I got it. Mine looks a bit stiff. I want there to be that beautifulness that nature has. Nature has such a fine balance going on. And it doesn't have to be exact. It can just be an impression of a skull. What do I do here? I need to define some stuff and define some other stuff. That was the same word twice. I know. I just don't know the right word anymore. Like, a lot of people don't know what a skeleton looks like, me included, so I'll be happy with an approximation of the thing. Okay. Kind of want to get back into ink drawings. I miss it. I haven't drawn anything in real life for a while now. Here we go. This is that clean separation I was talking about. And like so. it's like really laughing at you. It's smiling. Smiling. Okay, I'm merging down. It doesn't matter. It's just a quick sketch. And this is how you draw a skull. Still don't know how detailed I want to make those teeth. Look at those teeth. Like they're really piling in there. Maybe it's a hyena? Nah, it's probably not hyena. I also have some cool foodstuffs I want to draw. But that's for a different day. Today I don't feel like in the mood for it. I also want to do school. I wanted to draw school. Memento Mori. The front of this. I'm also thinking about making a short comic just for funsies. But it's always so... Whenever I try and plan something, it gets too ambitious and big. I just want to finish a small story first I'm working on. Let's do that first. It's just it's all like for me, for practice. I am a passionate person when it comes to practice. Like you can just... Somebody called me an eternal student. I don't mind. I don't mind. See, now because we're on the same layer, we have to erase with the colors around it. And I like that because that's how I work. That's how I work. I don't want to make like a copy. I want to make my own thing of it. Really show you the texture of those teeth here. This is darker. Like I almost thought like doing this. I think I'm the cavity of the eye isn't that dark, but I think it's more interesting. Just more interesting. It's very sketchy right now, so I'm going to put some detailing love in there. I don't know how this... Skulls are always more intricate than you give them credit for. Like they always have some corner, some clavicle. Beautiful. I can really appreciate a good skull. And now we're gonna go for those highlights. On the bone here. On the bone. The entire thing is bone. It's so cool. I think the teeth look a little bit plasticky. I want them to look more like teeth. I don't know how I'm gonna pull that off yet. A little bit of yellow in the near shadow border. The tip of this is very dark. I was gonna draw a dragon too today, but I just don't. I have too many to pick from. I can't choose right now. I also thought about moving to a different flight in Flight Rising. But because surprisingly for me, I got tired of looking at that skull. If you go into your main page in Flight Rising, you always get the skull. And like, I'm sick of looking at that skull. Maybe I want to be Water Flight. See how the view is. But then you have to wait another year to change. And I kind of like the, I'm gonna make the nose darker as well, I don't care. I like the red eyes, even though I'm not breeding the dragons right now. I'm gonna make this darker because it's behind this tooth. And it's being lit up from the side. Really cool. Yeah, you see a bit of that jawline. Whatever it is, it's really cool. Okay, this should be a bit more, yeah, like so. Just defining some stuff. We were at the zoo a while back, and there were a lot of stuffed animals as well. And I don't like stuffed animals in zoos. I like them in museums, but not in zoos. It gets too close to making this a bit darker. It's so unrealistic, but it's what you expect. The darkness. I think I'm gonna work on the teeth and then we are already done. It's a quick little skull study. I want this to look nice. I'm just defining the lower ridges of the teeth. And I am using the background color as an eraser. So why not? Who's gonna stop me? You can't stop me no matter who you are. Okay, let's put some shine on the teeth. It's not fair. They do need their characteristic things. And it's a little bit messy. I'll work on that too. There's like one big one. Again, I know that some people can tell what animal this is by the teeth, so hoping to get them right. So now that I have a mouse skull and I have a cat one, I want a bird one, and then my collection is complete. I don't need a real human skull. Like I'm beyond that. Like that's so not what I want. That would be spooky. I think that's where I draw the line. In the olden days, there weren't any plastic skulls, so you had to get, if you wanted any kind of skull, a real one. Real, recognize real. Okay, I'm gonna define this jaw and this one. Hello, how are you doing, Junius? Do you like skulls? It's a weird question, but do you? Do you? I kind of find them very fascinating. They have cool shapes. I am getting the teeth right here. I hope. I'm still gonna say this is a coyote. Like, I'm doing fine, so. Nice. It is almost the weekend. I hope you got some new plans. I mostly just, thank you. I'm mostly just gonna go and work on my art. That's my answer for every weekend. Work on my art. Or writing. It's good to have hobbies. Get this teeth. I must define it. There it is. As you can see, I made some changes with darkening the eye socket. Still need to make some more changes. I'm not happy. Not yet. Do, 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 do. I got inspired by 28 Years Later to draw a skull. Because they had so many in the movie. Not sure if you've seen it, but it's worth a watch. Definitely. At first I wasn't sure if I was gonna recommend it, because the ending confused me so much. Now I do recommend it, because it's good. I even got as far as to getting some screenshots from the movie. I have a site for that, and I'm not sure if I want to draw anything from it. It's visually very graphic. It's a graphic movie. But I like zombie movies. Yeah? Well, thanks for telling me. Let's see. I want some more... What do you call it? Vibrance. Some saturation. I'll have to bring it in manually. I want to make this skull pop, you know. I want to give it its 2 cents in the sun. You're mixing your idioms. I know. Merge down. Maybe that white should really be popping. Hello, Course Creations. Ah! It seems that way. I only have one skull in my collection. If I want to make a little series, I've planned ahead and collected more. Ahead! I'm not gonna have one. Maybe I'll draw a lamb after this. Like, it is also a bit creepy, like from Silence of the Lambs. Why do I always have to have a theme? I don't know, I thought it was kind of neat. Usually I draw 3 things, but not today, probably. I'm gonna make this even darker, just for the fun of it. Bones and charcoal might be fun, yeah. Look, Junius, that sounds like so much marketing stuff I'm not interested in, so I'm not gonna bother. We're here for the art. We're here for the fun. I'm sure you mean well, but it's just not my cup of tea. How do I bring this to the next level is my question. Like, I like the details. What makes this thing stand out? It's the teeth, probably. Those beautiful, shiny, crisp teeth. And I haven't put in the effort yet. Oh! Do you work in charcoal? Okay, I gotta tell you something. I don't like charcoal. I cannot work with it. It gets so messy. I tried working in it because it's beautiful. We're gonna define the edges. And you know what we're gonna do? No, not this. We're gonna go for a sharp brush. I don't know. I'm feeling it like doing something wild. Charcoal pencils. Both. It's both. It's charcoal pencils and willow charcoal, like burnt. You have those long sticks that are very dry and brittle. My gosh, I have an entire packet of them. Only one of them used. Because I got so frustrated with the material. Why isn't this showing up? I'm gonna work on some ugly edges right now. And just make everything defined. And then I'm gonna blur. It's not at 100%. I hate that. It's just charcoal is so... They say it's forgiving, but I haven't found it very forgiving. I find it very unforgiving. Very temperamental. And then it smudges everywhere. But it's... The work you can make with it is my favorite to look at. Figure drawings in in charcoal are the best. I definitely love that. Okay, that's a very... Just keep going. I'm gonna keep going with this. I'm outside of my comfort zone. We are in strange territory. A stranger's land. You should always experiment with new materials. They can they can inspire you. Let's go for a darker color here. Wish I'd done this on a different layer, but I'm not going back. I'm going forward. I want to just get a little bit edgier with every study for the next 2 ones. I'm not committing to anything long term, but I want to work on my technique. I want to keep it interesting. I usually only use one brush, the one I was using before, and it gets repetitive. You gotta stay sharp. You're so right. Like the most techniques things I've discovered was in my when I finished the stream, and I just went in with all the brushes I hated. You get to some interesting results. Look, that it just looks cool. This is nice. Whenever it looks cool, you're onto something good. It's just I'm not sure if you challenge yourself in your art, but I try and challenge myself with perspective, and I shy away from my next big challenge, which is drawing a house in perspective, a creepy house, a very, very specific house that I gotta do pretty soon. Are we gonna smudge it? No, we're gonna work on all the edges. Fun. We just ruined it. Nah, we just made it more interesting. You do a ton of styles. Nice. I'm on the opposite. I try. I'm in my comfort zone bucket. I'm a little crabby in my comfort zone bucket. That's me. Even today, like drawing a skull. Back to form for me. I love skulls. Everybody has their favorite thing they draw. For some it's architecture. For me it's skulls. Sometimes dragons. I wish I hadn't used that brush. I wish I was on a different layer. Many things could have gone different today. But it's in the end just a study and I don't care. The thing is, I only do studies, so it is kind of important for me. I think, like, I have my window open. No, I don't even want to say. But they put the manure on the field again, and I hate that so much. And now it's in the room. And I won't get up to close the window, because it's too late anyway. Yeah, I hear the thing. Oh, God. I live very rural, and they just put whatever evil concoction on the field. Ugh. And I own 3 cats, and they're all outside, and they just love to get into that stuff and then track it all through the house. Looking forward to that today. Yep. Fun. Okay, what was I doing? I had a teeth. The teeth stand out. Now I have to like continue their lineage over here. Let's zoom out for a second. It looks nice. I love it. Scientific. I'm not gonna go like completely into the details of this thing, but I want the illusion of detail. That is sometimes better than detail itself. Sometimes, not always. I got so many, like, I follow lesson plans. I got one on anatomy by, I was gonna say Bruno Mars, but that's not the name. It's a YouTuber that I trust. And that course was very nice. It had one on animal anatomy. I might take that for my birthday. September is my birthday month. Oh, it's coming up. just gonna give myself the gift of education. Just art stuff. Can we use a different brush now? No. You can use one random brush. Make it count. I'm gonna go for sharpened pencil. Let's see what it does. I hate it. Good. And I'm gonna just work on some interesting textures with this brush. I put all my faith in it. It's an Instabrack brush, so it should be up to some good. I still don't know how to make this arch look nice. Actually, the unsharpened pencil is doing a world of wonders for that bone texture. Pores. We're gonna need a pore brush. But not now. We are just working with this unsharpened one first. I didn't even work on these lower teeth. Teeths. Now we are. Yeah, we are. Really pushing myself. Just think, you know what I want to do? I want to be one of those people that goes into a museum and sketches the exhibits. Like, dream goals. I always envy them. Like, wow, they're so cool. Sitting there with their sketchbooks and their espressos. Why can't I be that? Why can't that be me? Like, I don't have the patience, and I feel a little bit self-conscious when I'm sitting there with my sketchbook and people come over and they look at what I'm drawing. That'd have to be like a class. Violet! Hi! It's a skull day. How are you doing? Nice to see you. I'm just drawing this. I don't know what animal it is, but it's my vibe today. I had the best lunch today. Pizza. I don't often get pizza, but it was a deep frozen one, so nothing fancy, but it was nice. Oh, you're slightly terrified. I can understand, but you're gonna rock it. You know I always say that, but I mean it every time. This Saturday. That's like soon. That's very soon. I'm so sorry. That is coming up. Blotching this in. What? You've already planned the third one? You already know what you're gonna do. It sounds so good when you already have somebody that says, let's go on a third one. Go right away. I don't know what these three weird things are. I might not include them if I don't know what they are. But that arch is like coming in strong. This brush is very smooth and very good. I shall reward it with a little pet. My problem is that I don't know what kind of skull this is. We're gonna call it the coyote skull. Pretty sure it could be. I'm willing to believe it. Like, normally, whenever I collect this... Did I tell you about my mouse skull? Like, I have a mouse skull. Do I show people that? No. Because it didn't get cleaned super duper good. I found it underneath a bench outside. Yeah, red skull! For the win! And mine's just tinier. It's a very cute little mousy skull. And I'm just very proud of that. Because it's part of my collection now. And I might draw it soon. When it gets a little bit... I might paint it. I might paint it white. Instead of, like, I don't know how to bleach bones. Like, they say put them out in the sun, but I don't trust it. Like, it's very delicate. And putting bleach on it might damage the bones or my hands. Like, I don't trust myself with bleach, to be honest. I'm gonna be perfectly frank with myself there. Like, there's people I trust with bleach, and there's me. No. Like, I think we soaked ours in bleachy water, but it like for 5 or 6 years ago. Bleachy water. Oh. Yeah, I could look something up online. Be a normal person. You know what I hate? No, I can't say it. Well, I don't hate it. I just don't do it. But like I think it's a bit creepy with ChatGPT talking to you like it's a human being. It has this annoying human-like tone to it, and while it's lying to you, it's making up stuff, and it's like, yeah, I think I care about nothing what you say, ChatGPT. You can just get out of here. It was very useful though on our family holiday with my sister and my mom. But every time that voice came on, it was like nails on a chalkboard to me. I cannot stand that little lying voice. I'm just so allergic to it. I mean, if you get solace out of it, if you're gonna marry your AI, like, who am I to stop you? You do you. You do you. But I have to like check out. The voice is terrible. Like, I mean, there's different voices for the AI, and my sister has the worst one. it's this it's this smarmy man voice that is just that's what it sounds like. I hate it. I am so anti AI. It's so embarrassing. And they called me a Luddite. Like, I don't even know what that means. I don't know what that means. I just smile and wave and let people do what they want. Like, I'm not. You can be against something and just let people have their share of their fun. Then, like, I just watch from the sidelines as history gets weird. Like, people marry cartoon characters, you know? I understand that. I understand it. I guess if something is nice to you all of the time, and it always tells you like fun little facts, and is at your beck and call, you want to marry it. Okay, I get it. I understand it. It means you're against technological progress. Okay, I'm not. Like, things are gonna change. But it's just sometimes it's jarring to be in history, like part of history. It's just, why couldn't we have the uninteresting times? You know, why couldn't we have the times where nothing much changed and everything stayed the same? And they shall look back on that time and say, that was the time nothing changed. I hope those people weren't bored. Those poor, poor people. No! We loved it. Really? That is so cool. I love the AI that can spot cancer, you know, or AI that does good things. I don't like it when it's making up lies and just pretending to be human. Gets under my skin. I just, am I like weird? No, if you know a lot of people, and including software engineers, then it mustn't be totally wrong. I just don't want to get dependent on something that isn't dependable. And they put it in everything, and it just junks up everything. Oh, this is gonna age so poorly in the future. There are a lot of concerns about it. Ooh. Like, I mostly don't like the what I've heard about water usage. It's just so, we don't need it. We can make up our own lies. Let's just be creative. Okay. Pro too early to say for sure, but yeah. Well, every technological advance comes with its pitfalls. But that's just I'm actually mellow, compared to what I used to be. Like it's all fun and games to me now. But I used to be really up on arms about it. Now I think it tired me out. Just tired me. You cannot stay mad forever. You just learn to see the funny side. Let people do as they may. It's very zen of me. I'm so zen. I am the Zen master. I wanna tell you to watch 28 Years Later, but you don't like horror movies. You don't like zombie films. Okay, I think mine is a little bit more like a wolf. Like this skull is a bit more. You get different animals depending on what skull you use. Yeah, the serious cognitive decline for people who use it. That's the one that I'm thinking about. Like some people that can't even make a shopping list anymore. I make my own shopping lists and despair. I hate making shopping lists. I can never think straight whenever. What is this? Ooh, interesting. I'm gonna use this brush. It looks like a bony texture. Nice. But it's just like, what if you're on the wrong side? It's just, I don't think so. Yeah, it's not just about shopping lists. It's also about critical thinking skills. I pride myself in being a critical thinker. I am. Once you wander around the shops, impulse buying things and forgetting the stuff you need. Ah! I love impulse buying. Like, my worst enemy is the snack aisle at the end of the at the start of the register lane. How do they do it? How do they know exactly what I want to get? Like they have this beautiful candy bar. It is so nice. It has no, it has this foamy marshmallowy layer, and underneath it there's this fruit, and then there's a biscuit. I know this because I impulse bought it, and I shouldn't have, because now I know that it's the best thing ever. And they have it in 3 flavors. They have it in coconut, banana, and raspberry, and I want them all, but I shan't! One day they'll have to remove them, and then I can't have them anymore. Here. I bet I wouldn't even know the difference if there was a chatbot and a human being. Like they can trip you up nowadays. So I'm not even gonna say that. I'm just gonna say I would be mad if I found out. I see myself violently using like a crowbar on a robot and just smashing it to bits and pieces. I don't know where that vision comes from, but it gets stronger every day. There's this scene there's a movie. It's about a little boy that is a robot, and it's called AI, I think. And it's very old. It's from the 90s. Oh, it's not very old. It's just old. Okay, fine. Miss Denial. And there's this scene where there's an arena, and it's at night, and that's where they bring all the robots they can find that are illegally running around. So they scrounge up robots, and they look human, and they let them they're they basically enact the Hunger Games in there. I would totally watch that. I would totally be in the audience. I feel so bad, but I would totally cheer that on. The violence. It's so petty and mean-spirited. And as a kid, I was always like, how can they do that to the poor robots? How can they make them fight? It's so sad. And now I'm like, yeah, get it! Okay, this is a bit too much texture. I'm gonna... Okay, it's a little bit too little text. There we go. If there was a zombie apocalypse, like, my friends always tell me that I would be the one most likely to survive. And I'm like, what? But they do say that I would be one of the crazy ones. Like, I don't know, Chainsaw Jenny. Someone like that. I don't know if I should take that as a compliment or not. I just say that they want me to live, and I appreciate that. Like mount skulls on a pickup truck. I would learn how to drive in the apocalypse. I would feel free and emboldened to get in a car in the apocalypse, even without a driver's license. Like, it would be my duty. It would just, I would do it. I would have fun. It would be freeing in a way. Like, get those water cisterns on the roof, have chickens, get a pet zombie that you chain into the yard and that goes "Argh!" every time you walk past, and then you just call him Steve. And it's always like, "Good morning, Steve," and he's like "Argh, argh." And one time he gets loose and eats somebody. And you could totally see that coming, but it's like inevitable. Because you gotta have your Steve. Oh, this is like a spooky little... Do we want a hint of red to that eye? Yeah, like a hint of it. And now it's getting spooky. I would totally start a cult. Maybe. In a nice way. We'd have weird little rules. And we would stay up after dark and tell each other stories of the times of how it used to be. What is this? Oh, it's just a nice little brush. I don't know what it does. Sharpen edges, okay. This makes it sound like I can't wait for the apocalypse, but I don't want it to happen. It's doing nothing, this brush, by the way. Just telling you that. I think for as a treat, I'm gonna go back to my normal brush. I just want everything to just slow down. And everybody just agrees with to just not do anything silly for the coming 5 years. Can we do that? Can we just take a chill pill? Okay, this is starting to be like a skull I really love. I'm gonna do the teeth. And then with the rest I am pretty happy. Especially with those bone textures. Like, I really did a good job on that. If only, yeah. One of Terry Pratchett's quotes was, "Why do people always have to be dragged kicking and screaming into the future? Can't it just be led gently by the hand?" I feel that nowadays. I feel that. I didn't tell you, did I, that I missed the Terry Pratchett book? I missed the latest one. The last one, actually. The latest one. That sounds so sad. I missed it. I haven't read it. I have an unread Terry Pratchett book. Yeah, Shepherd's Crown. That's the one. Haven't read it. I have it. I have it in my house. It's ready to go. I can't do it. I'm not reading it. It's like a fine wine. It's just I'm scared of. Did you read it? Do you know what happens in it? Do you know? Are you in the know and the knowledge of this book? I know it's about old enemies which are in it. You read it a long time ago. You don't remember. That's as good as not having read it, actually. So you have a treat as well. I cannot do it. You need to reread all of them. That is something that I want to do as well. Like, I just finished a devastating book. It's called We Need to Talk About Kevin. Wow. But it's very like very real world troubles. It's very got to me good. I'm still thinking about it. It's about a mother and her son is a murderer. Like, he killed he's a school shooter. It's very good. There's a movie about it with Tilda Swinton. And yeah, and sometimes I need to read those books and then I need to go back to Terry Pratchett. Yeah, and I started it. I started Shepherd's Crown, and it's everything I hoped for. It's about it's not my favorite. Like the Tiffany Aching thing was never, that's her name, right? That's never been my favorite of the series. My favorite is the Watch series. So, but I'm glad that that was ended with is it ended with Raising Steam? Is that about the Watch, or is that a? I'm sorry, I'm always mixing up my books. You don't know if you can choose a favorite? No, I have a bit. I'm very peculiar about that. Definitely, Sam Vimes is my favorite character. Oh yeah, it's Moist Money Break. Okay. Yeah, they have to watch. No, then it's what was the last Watch book? It's about goblins or something. Ugh, I do know it. It's not Third. There's a book after Third, and that one was I believe the last Watch book. Yeah, I Third is also one of my favorite is Night Watch. It is Night Watch is it a Penguin classic now? It's been elevated to something like a classic. I was very happy about that. But anyway, Snuff. That's it, Snuff. Thank you so much. I liked Snuff, but it was also it was getting very emotional for me because yeah, can't even talk about it. I liked it too. I thought it was very good, but I like Night Watch the most. It's just I wish it never ended. Sometimes something needs to end. But anyway, the Tiffany series, like I like the Witches better. Witches Abroad and I think Witches Abroad is the one. They have a couple of them. What is that? No Stream Boo. I hate you. Deny. Tiffany is my favorite series, but it's still up for me. Yeah, it's very. I like the we are they the McFeagle? I never say these things out loud. I always read them in silence, and then you have to say the words. And you're like, what? The Wee Free Man. They are hilarious. They're so, and they're in this book as well. Like I read the first. I'm in the first chapter. Before I read, we need to talk about Kevin. It starts off with a guy that wants to be a witch. So that's already very interesting to me where that will go. She was such an atypical role model for younger girls. Yeah, is it gonna conclude her story? At the beginning of the book the question is posed like, will she find someone to settle down with? Will she I don't know. I'm afraid to figure out what she's going to discover about the other witches. Is it a spoiler if I don't know for sure what I'm about to say? I'm just not gonna go there. I haven't read it yet. I'm gonna give a full review in a day or two. Okay. It's just I know her. And she's a good girl. I just wanted to have a happy ending. Like a place for her in the world. And I want a good send off to the whole series. It's a big ask. It's a big ask for a book. I'm very scared to read it. It's gonna be the last, no, not the last time I interact with the series, but it's the last official book, you know? It's very scary. I think I'm gonna get a good bottle of wine, a nice red one, and then I'm gonna hunker down, and then I'm gonna read that whole thing in one single night. And I'm gonna cry, and I'm gonna laugh, and I'm gonna keep my expectations low. I only got into the series like when I was 15, 16. Ah. And then I started with Maurice and his educated rodents. Isn't that a weird start to the Discworld series? Like you think it's gonna be all about talking cats and rats, and it's not. And then there was the agonizing choice from which books. What is the order? What is the reading order? Yeah, The Color of Magic. I think I read after that, and then I started the Reaper series, the Reaper Man series. Mort, ha! I read it out of order. I started now. Is it out of order? I had Reaper Man. I think that comes before Mort. And then Soul Music. Is it? It's like Reaper Man, Soul Music, Mort. Mort is the first. I didn't read that as the first. And I think Eric is also. It should just get back into them. Like just see if I have changed as a person. See if I still laugh as loudly. Cause he is super funny. I also didn't always love the Wizarding World books. About the Unseen Academy, but I love Ridcully. I love the head wizard. Okay, then Reaperman, then Somius, then Hogfather. Hogfather is also so good. It has some of the most badass lines. You know, I should have. I got a mouse skull, and I should have drawn the Grim Squeaker today, but I didn't. Yes, the film. I have it on DVD. I love it so much. I'm so glad we have it. Like, I'm glad people try to make Terry Pratchett movies. I think the best experience is still the books and the art books. I have one of the art books by Paul Kitby, I think. It's on my shelf. I love the artworks he makes of death. It's so beautiful. He makes the best skulls. Like a very thin, glowy eyes one. The Going Postal one. Oh, I forgot about that one. Huh. I only had no Hogfather. Like, I know what I'm gonna be doing this Christmas. I'm just gonna enjoy those movies. I'm always so scared of stuff. Like, with my favorite anime series, my favorite book, manga, is Japanese horror, what is it, Uzumaki. It got a series, an animated series, and the first episode was so beautiful and so good, and then the quality went downhill and it got absolutely ruined. Like, we don't talk about that one. Okay. He was so humble, you know. I'm glad he wasn't that unappreciated. Lots of people still love him. So I made myself sad. But he left behind such a legacy, so nothing to be sad about. Except when he forged a meteorite sword to be knighted. Yes, wait, I think I heard about that. But didn't afterwards, when they went to celebrate, somebody mistook him for a waiter? There is a new baby. A new Pratchett was born. It was on my social media a few days ago. I think that's true facts. I don't think I'm lying. I was like, ah. I hope it's true. I'm not happy about this truth. It needs to be a little bit more real. But I grew up reading ghost stories. Like, I didn't grow up with Terry Pratchett. Some of the best books I read are still those frightening stories for children. They had a whole family. It had a whole, I don't know, what do you call that? A flock of writers to make those scary children books. And they were all about children dying horribly. There it is! There it is! Samuel Raphael Pratchett. Ah, it's true! No, really? They also had this series. I'm pretty sure it was British. It was in I think it was Claymation. About was it Crypt Keeper or something? It wasn't Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. One of those. And it was always about children dying horribly or getting into very creepy situations. Oh, that was the best. I loved it. You got nightmares. No. I was very entertained. When that came on, it was a good day. What can I do to this call? I think I'm almost done. And next time I'm gonna be trying the Grim Squeaker. I think I'm just gonna make that as a challenge for myself. Oh yeah, no, stay away from the horror. I got scared of. This is so embarrassing. I got scared of elves for a while from the Terry Pratchett books. Like the one about it's about the witches and when they go up against the Elf Queen. I got a little bit frightened of them for a while. Like I didn't go into the woods as much. Of all things to be scared of, this is so. They were made so believable and so contemptuous of human life. I was like, Oh, thank you. Okay. Let's flip this around for a second. It's a little bit dull at the front. I'm just gonna make this a little bit better. Okay. I also like the vampires a lot. I love Monsters Regiment. That was also one of the first ones I read. Like I bought those books with my allowance, and there were so many back in those days. There were still so many Terry Pratchett books to pick from, and I could always get a new one. It was so nice, and it had I think Paul Kidby art on the front, and Monsters Regiment looks so cool, and I love his concept for Igors. Like they have the most beautiful daughters and sons. Maybe I'll read. No. We need a plan. We need a game plan here. How we're gonna read these books. I think it's a standalone. Like it's not really about. Yeah, the Uberworld. It's also I also like the Fifth Element is also mostly about Uberworld. Uberwald. I feel like I want to say it like that. Is mostly about that, right? One of the most the loveliest things I read was when okay. is when Sam is out in he's being chased by werewolves, and then he is he's hoping for woodsmen to show up, and then come on, the people need wood, and it's just I don't know. It's just so whimsical to me. They really captured his voice very well. I think he's being hunted. It's just, and then he gets to a cabin and there's these women, and they give him Uncle Vanya's gloomy trousers or something. Oh, hey, thanks for being here. Don't remind me of chores. Don't remind me of chores. I got some to do myself, but I'm not doing them. I'm just not. I'm just gonna vibe with this call for a little bit longer, and then I'm also gonna head off. I'm gonna work on my game plan, and then I'm gonna tackle those books. Bye. Okay, I'm gonna turn this one around again. This is pretty badass. Like, I want this to be my new standard, to have a new standard of work. I think I'm gonna unofficially like plan it for next stream. So we're gonna draw the Grim Squeaker. That's the Grim Reaper's rat friend. We're gonna get a game plan of a reading order of all the books. And we're gonna have fun. Not today though. Today we're not gonna have fun. Today is boring. No, today is just a test run for that. Okay, I think I'm happy with this. I think I'm almost ready. It's been a comfortable 1 hour and 20 minutes for this goal. I've elevated it from a study to a work of art, I would like to say. Whenever Violet's here, I mostly end up talking about Terry Pratchett, and I love that. She is my inspiration. She is the moment. And I'm just like one final look at all the edges. That's what I do when I finish an artwork. And just give those lower teeth some shine. A little bit. Just a little bit. But not too much. Like, I don't want to make those teeth, what, too sharp? Too beautiful? What don't you want? Yeah, you're right. Go, go, go. That's too much. But it's like, do you reread? Like, can you really relive a book that you loved? Yes. Easy answer. I do it all the time with The Haunting of Hill House. Every time it's still as good as it was the first time I read it. It's an experience. It's a ritual. It's beautiful. Like, reread something you love or start reading Terry Pratchett. It is worth it. It is not just for people with taste. It is for people with extraordinary taste. Look at this. A little coyote. I'm gonna call it boldly Coyote Skull. Now, when I name this, I'm just gonna call it Rando and Anno. No, I'm not. That was terrible. Where do you come up with those things? It's awful. I'm just not happy about this. I just need one more line over here. So yeah, stay tuned for my Terry Pratchett themed art stream next time. And the reading order of all the books. Let's argue about that. Let's just get it on. Let's open a Warzone, a PvP area from what order you should read the Terry Pratchett books. That was all for today. Thank you for watching. Have a skull. Like, look at it. This is it. This is the final creation. It could also be a wolf. I don't know. Bye bye.